When Tupac got on stage in Milwaukee, right, and he confronted the GDs, I heard that story a
Oh
few times,
yeah,
man, and they never mention you when they
yeah.
tell that story, and you was there, right?
Um, I used to go to Chicago a lot. Um, Around the time of my second to fourth album, I used to do a lot in Chicago. I basically was in Chicago probably every weekend doing concerts for the GDs. Um, a lot of concerts. So I got real familiar with the GDs. Um, so they was throwing this big concert in Milwaukee. It was a big concert. Ghetto Boys, Escape, um, Spice, me, just Tupac. It was a big ass concert. So a lot of dudes had traveled up from Chicago up to Milwaukee because it's nowhere. It's hop, skip, and a jump. So the show's going on and everything. Everything is good. My dude Pac get on stage. He's performing, doing his thing. And he stopped the music. He started going through one of his, he was addressing the crowd, and addressing a couple of dudes in the crowd. And I don't know if, the thought was, we in Milwaukee, shit, this is Milwaukee, this ain't motherfucking New York or fucking LA or fucking Chicago, this fucking Milwaukee. So I don't know if that was the attitude, but it changed to a lot of, you niggas ain't shit. We the real niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. We this and we that. And that offended a lot of niggas in the audience. You get me? Because a lot of these niggas are from Chicago. You get me? And a lot of them, I'm talking about, it's probably 100 niggas there up from Chicago. So I don't know. The pistol came out. There was a shot in the air. And then next thing you know, dudes start hopping on stage like, so it broke out into where it was like the whole crowd just rushed the stage and rushed the backstage. There was about 100 GDs in my dressing room because, they felt really offended about the Tupac thing. And at the time, I was really close with a lot of dudes from Chicago. So I was trying to calm the scene down. I had to stand up on the table because, like I said, it was about 100 niggas in my dressing room, and everybody's looking for which way did he go, where they at. So I'm trying to calm dudes down and tell them to chill. It didn't happen. So we got escorted out. And it looked like the whole city of downtown Milwaukee. It was just 1 million people just running around. They rushed the hotel. It's like a tidal wave, man. It started from the arena. It came outside. It floated down the street. It made it to the hotel where all the artists were staying. And it was just 1 million people just running through the hotel, destroying shit, jumping off balconies. It was all kind of crazy melee. So we got banned from going to Milwaukee for a long time.
Crazy, man. Pac was a wild dude, man. So y'all got banned from Milwaukee because of Tupac.
Yeah, it started a riot. It really started a riot. And like, I don't know if that was the intention because like I said, my nigga Tupac was very intense with his stage performances. And, at the time he was going through a lot of shit, with court and all that other shit. So, the bravado, of you get that sometimes. You get me? We coming from a certain area. We don't think you dudes is tough enough. We feel like, if y'all ain't from here, then you just pretenders and shit like that. And you never know who you might be addressing. You get me? Because like I said, there was some real motherfuckers around there and in the audience, and they felt offended when they were addressed like they wasn't shit. So that's what caused the melee. That's what caused the riot. We got banned from going to Milwaukee. You know, everybody made it out safe. It wasn't no killings or nobody was hurt or nothing like that. It just caused a lot of damage.
And the only reason why Tupac did that is because of the kid that got killed, right?
Right.
Yummy Sandifer.
Right. That was all behind. That's what that's what I heard after that. It was behind the Yummy Sandifer situation, and I was familiar with that as well. So, you never know what dudes be thinking. Like I said, Pac was very expressive. He didn't give a fuck. You get me? He didn't care how many people, whether it was 1 or 1 million. He was going to do what the fuck he wanted to do. He always was like that. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Pac, a few times, and he was just one of them dudes. He had no filter. You get me?